What's up, guys? JV2017 here, and today I'm bringing you a commentary about which gamer are you. And it comes from an article I read on a site called Kotaku, which is one of the many places I go to. Like when I wake up in the morning, I just open up a web page and do my thing basically. But anyways, right now you're watching some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. I know, it's surprising. It was that 61 and 14 gameplay that I was going to post, but I deleted accidentally, so I went back and recorded it again. Yeah, you get the point. So, anyways, I would like to talk to you guys about these 4 gamer archetypes. And I thought this article was really interesting because it looked at the new Hearthfire DLC for Skyrim. Then it kind of mentioned these 4 archetypes, and it was like, if you're an achiever, which is one of the archetypes, then you're gonna like the Hearthfire DLC. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, so that's really not the main focus of this. I just want to talk to you guys about these 4 gamer archetypes that I came across from a guy named Richard Bartle. So I think he made this in like 1998 or something. He was the guy who made the first Mud, which was the text-based RPG. It's like one of the first gaming kind of experiences out there. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't have a ton of information on that. But anyways, yes, he came up with these 4 different archetypes that, people can be. And really, these archetypes are kind of centered on more of an RPG kind of feel instead of all kinds of games. But I still feel like this can be applied to any game that you ever play. And I also want to talk about some of the things I don't agree with his system and some of the things I do agree with. So, anyways, he classifies, that every gamer fits into one of these 4 archetypes. One of them is called the Achiever, another is called the Explorer, the other is called the Socializer, and the last one is the Killer. So I'm going to go through these one by one and kind of explain what they are. So first off, we have the Achiever, also known as the Diamonds, and he calls them the Diamonds because this relates to cards, diamond, club, heart, spade. So anyways, the Achievers, known as the Diamonds, are players that gain points, levels, equipment, and other concrete measurements of succeeding in a game. They will go to great lengths to achieve rewards that confer them little or no gameplay benefit simply for the prestige of having it. So Achievers, you can obviously, connect this to achievement whores. That's basically the best thing, or trophy whores if you play PS3, or, Steam achievement whores if you play PC. These guys are into beating the game and beating the mother-licking shit out of it. I mean, these guys want to beat the hell out of it. They want to get every single achievement. They want to do everything that is possible in the game because it nets them some kind of reward or prestige. You can brag to your friends, hey, I've got more achievements than you in this one game. You know why? Because I'm a badass achiever. That's really kind of the mindset that goes into being an achiever. And also, people that are quote-unquote achievement whores, they find great joy in getting achievements. That's just my observation. They're like, yeah, new achievement. Add that to my 300,000 gamer score. That's an unrealistic number. Actually, it's not unrealistic. I know some people that do have that. And they're called people at Rooster Teeth and people that do Achievement Hunter. But anyways, yeah, that's the Achiever. Next one is the Explorer. So I'm going to scroll down here because I'm reading this off. I'm going to link you guys to both of the articles that I'm reading. Or actually, one of them is an article. The other one's a Wikipedia page. So next one is called the Explorer, which is also dubbed the Spades because they tend to dig around and explore, like a spade. They are players who prefer discovering areas, creating maps, and learning about hidden places. They often feel restricted when a game expects them to move on within a certain time, as that does not allow them to look around at their own pace. They find great joy in discovering an unknown glitch or a hidden Easter egg. So, the Explorer, basically, well, I'm going to talk about what I believe I am, after I explain all these, but the Explorer is, those are the people that go out of their way to look at every single corner of the map. And that may also tie into an Achiever because maybe they're looking for collectibles or something. But I would think an Explorer is more of a lackadaisical kind of character, person. Someone who's not really in it to win it. They're just in it to have a good time. They're in it to, like they said, discover those hidden places that may have something exciting in them. And, you know, probably an explorer finds great joy in finding something hidden that they're like, hey, you know, most people probably miss this, but I found it, you know. Like I said, unknown glitch, hidden Easter egg, stuff like that. So that would be the explorer, also my kind of take on the explorer. Next is the socializer. So there are a multitude of gamers who choose to play games for the social aspect rather than the actual game itself. These players are known as socializers, or hearts, like I said, connecting back to the cards, what is that, analogy. They gain the most enjoyment from a game by interacting with other players and on some occasions computer-controlled characters with personality. The game is merely a tool they use to meet other players in-game or outside of it. So, the socializer is the person that gets online. They don't necessarily play a game, but they just invite their friends. If they have, you know, already made connections and relationships, they just invite friends to a party and maybe don't even play a game at all. They just sit on the dashboard and talk to their friends. And that's something I do a lot. And also, socializers are people that tend to get in game chat, in my opinion. They just get, sorry, phone buzz. I'm sorry. Yeah, they tend to get into game chat and just talk to people. You know, sometimes they're friendly, sometimes they're not. But, you know, they gain that joy from having a multiplayer experience. You know, they don't play a lot of single-player games, perhaps. And they, let's see, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, sometimes they play games just because they're playing with friends, like that description, you know, described. You know, they get on Modern Warfare 3, they get on Call of Duty because all their friends have it, and it's more of like a together experience rather than just a me by myself poning noobs experience. So that would be the socializer. And last but not least, maybe least in my opinion, the killer. So clubs, which is, you know, another card, whatever. Clubs is a very accurate moniker for what the killer likes to do. They thrive on competition with other players and prefer fighting them to scripted, computer-controlled opponents, which would be NPCs, non-player controlled characters. So, yes, the killer is someone who thrives on competition and killing other people. Obviously, this would be a Modern Warfare 3 Call of Duty junkie. All they want to do is kill. They want to see those big numbers. You know, I killed 60 people this game and only died 14 times. You know, that's not that fantastic according to the MLG 13-year-old Call of Duty standards these days. But MLG no-scope 360 headshot. Yeah, so killers. A lot of people are killers, I would say. Yeah, and those are the people that they find joy in shitting on other people. And, you know, they're like, they like shitting on little kids in Call of Duty, basically. So that's where they find their most joy. So anyways, the way this archetype system is really set up, it really defines you. It locks you into a certain category. And I think that was the intended design of this thing. But I want to disagree with that. I think people are changing all the time with the way, at least I know I've, you know, transformed due to finding more friends online, maybe due to starting YouTube. I've changed with the way I game and how I am as a gamer. So I don't think you can lock yourself into one of these and say, yeah, I'm a killer. I think it's an ever-changing dynamic, really, the way you interact with a game. You know, today I played like 2 hours of Ratchet and Clank HD collection on my PS3. As you guys know, I was also having a conversation. I can say this for another commentary, but I believe that the PS3 is more of an entertainment system and the Xbox is more of a social system. Because the PS3 trumps the Xbox in entertainment ways by having HDMI and anyways, I have opinions on that. But anyways, yeah, so I believe this morning I was more of an explorer because I love Ratchet and Clank. I've already played the game before, but I'm playing it for the joy of going around, listening to the great soundtrack, finding all the guns, collecting all the guns. I'm not doing it for the trophies. I'm just doing it for the general joy of playing. And also, I believe back in the day, I was more of an explorer achiever back in the day. But I believe I've transformed into more of a social guy. I don't think I've ever really been a killer. You know, on occasions, perhaps I'm playing, you know, Modern Warfare 3 and I'm all hot-blooded and I'm like, yeah, I want to kill some bitches. you know, and that brings me excitement and joy. But most of the time, it doesn't. Like, I get on Call of Duty, I don't care if I go 61-14. I'm like, yeah, whatever, cool. You know, it's not the end-all, be-all to have an amazing score in Call of Duty. I'd rather have fun, which obviously I haven't been having, or a lot of people haven't been having with Call of Duty because Modern Warfare 3 is a sack of shit. So, anyways, yeah, if I had to define myself at this moment, I'd say I'm a mix between Socializer, Explorer, and Achiever. That's really what I would say. But anyways, given all this information, I want you guys in the comments below to kind of tell me what you think you are. There's also a test, but it's very, it's what they call dichotomous. It's like one answer or another. It's black and white. It's not, it's a false dichotomy. You know, it's defining you whether you answer this way or this way. It's not, there's no gray area. It's kind of a bad, poorly designed test. And I took it and it said I was 67% Socializer, 60% Explorer, 53% Achiever, and 20% Killer. But I advise you guys not to take this test. I advise you guys to just kind of look at yourself and say, hey, you know, lately I've been doing this, this, and this, so I'd categorize myself lately as this. But I believe, like I said before, we're ever changing, at least I believe we're ever changing with the way we play games, and it may even depend on the game we're playing. And again, a lot of these archetypes were made based on people playing an RPG, but they can be applied to all games, in my opinion. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoy the commentary. Yeah, again, leave your comments below on what you believe you are, what you have been in the past, what you've evolved into. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Peace.